Nevada, as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Chargers. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in Week 4. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Eluding the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
Herbert has it knocked free. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in cap.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Justin Madubuike able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. After the sack on first down, Herbert escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. Shifts by him, and he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. What a great start. You get the points on the first drive of the game. Now here you get an interception. Look to add to your lead.
And I just wonder about the strategy we saw coming right back at them. Yeah, they're down, but I felt like they were pressing it too much. They didn't need to play catch-up this early in the game, and it ended up costing them.
A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or 2 at best. Second down coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And he will find his man Ruggs. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? To throw, it's Allen. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. On play action, Allen slide, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Forced out to his left. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Trey McKinney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Chargers 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. This one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Now a throw here to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run right here with Jacobs. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. To the air, Allen. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easy. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Setting up to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Herbert on first down now. Thomas brings it in. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Back to throw here, Herbert. Rolling to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for third and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Only a 3-yard loss there on the sack, but more importantly, it leads to a fourth and goal. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. And this one is right through. And they take a 17-14 lead. They had it first and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds okay.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He'll look downfield for Waller. He's got a man, complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Flush to his right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. On play action, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime. Intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Allen, escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, LA! I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. From the 27, Allen. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Allen gonna throw. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd and 2, Allen. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Allen, he'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are back within a score. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
The Chargers first down.
Again, Herbert. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Thomas has got it. Complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd inches.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st down, Chargers.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Herbert flush to his right. This is caught, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Now, Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Chargers 31, Raiders 21. Younghoe Koo.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And bulldozing his way through. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
2nd and 11 now. Allen off the play fake. His throw incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Now Allen, got to have this one. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good.
Now Allen again, eluding the pressure right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe...
And got his man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big game that time for the Chargers. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Rolling to his right. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And meanwhile, Allen's throw complete here to Waller. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 3-yard line.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen. Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. Now Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD? That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Allen. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. Look at the big man rumble. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker. From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. No run back here for Hall, and this will come out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it. They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now it's Allen. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On play action, Allen. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. Allen on the move to his left. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Herbert.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half.